already.
The event was excellent. Gave the students an intimate look at 3 success stories, and what it did that I think is very important is it made success sound possible to students and branching on their own. For example, human story about getting into school with 2 tokens left in their pocket. I know that I had students sitting in the audience right there who, that's how they got into my high school, with just 2 tokens left and nothing else. So just that identity right there. Another important message that I heard from them was, now Kevin was writing for Vibe magazine, but after he wasn't writing for Vibe magazine and he had to figure out what to do next, because that's a very typical adolescent crisis. A phase in your life is over, whether or not you plan for it to be over, it's over, and you've got to collect your stuff up and figure out what to do next. And to listen to somebody say, hey, I was doing all this and the bottom fell out. Well, student looking up said, well, I was doing half that, the bottom fell out, and I've collected myself up and I've gone back to high school.
Okay.
So,
what did you think your kids were saying about it? What did you hear? Or what were their impressions?
The huge buzz was really, they were inspired, and that's the kind of the key to this. I mean, I don't know what they thought they were going to get going in. It was very hard to know. We're telling them, oh, you're going to come to this event at MTV Studios, but the fact that they left saying things like, trying to think about things in their life that they can make work for them. And that's a mindset that makes you not just a survivor, but someone who thrives, because then you don't just take your passions, you're thinking of every little thing. How am I going to make that little thing work for me? Whether it's this aspect of my neighborhood, this talent that I have, or this thought that I have. Got to make it work for me somehow.
And they talked a lot about passion, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, and I think a lot of them, they all have a passion somewhere. I can, for every A, B, C, D student I can find you a notebook full of sketches, full of poems, full of songs sung on the iPod, whatever it is. They all have a passion, it's out there, and work and play is when you're an adolescent.
And just one last question. So where do you think entrepreneurship education, does it have a place in schools, in our curriculums today, or is it something that you think is kind of like a complementary thing?
No, it needs to be embedded into what we understand to be 21st century thinking. Students need the opportunity to not just think of Twitter as a way that I keep up with every last movement of my friend, but it also needs to be a way to market and sell my thing, to improve my thing, even though I don't make any money on it. Like, how do I hone whatever craft, whatever love, whatever passion it is? And I think we need to bring that type of thinking to the forefront, because there is incredible innate talent among this age group. And just think of it, when I went to MTV Studios, I Googled it. I looked to see where it was at, and that's how I got there. And if I take out a map and look at it, I could do it, but now take this age group for whom they were bored with the BlackBerry in their palm, they were texting. These folks have such incredible ability in this communication era that if we're not looking to harness it and making it a way to sell yourself and become who you want, which is entrepreneurship, then we've missed out. We might as well abandon the computer for the abacus and just start over, because the computer's here, we got to use it. The opportunities for individuals to excel and gather information is at a point in history that it's never been at before, never been close.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks so much, Matt, and definitely looking forward to partnering with you next event.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Derek.